Good morning, everybody, and happy Wednesday. Wow, it's Wednesday. Crazy to think it is now Wednesday. Hopefully, everybody is having a great start to their week and all of that cool stuff. It is now hump day. Well, we're getting there. We're getting there, right? We have a cool little show for you guys today. We're going to let some people roll in before we get going and all that other cool stuff with that. Just setting up some email blast out here, or a little social media blast, I should say. Set that up, send it out so everybody knows we're live. That's right. So we're live. We definitely are live. Guys, got some actually cool products up in the cart today. We're gonna, show a whole bunch of these. We have some like under the desk treadmills. We have some Yosudo rowing bikes. We have a golf simulators, a whole bunch of other cool stuff for you and all of that other jazz. That's right, jazz. That's what I'm looking for. As you guys see, I changed the lighting coloration pattern in the back. It does look a little different. We're going to mess around with lighting for the next week or so and see what colors look best for us and all that other stuff. Maybe we need more lights. I don't know. What's up, Phil? What's up, buddy? Hey, Sheila. Good morning. How you guys doing this morning? It is definitely morning. Groggy. I can actually say I slept all night, but I'm still tired. I need 12 more hours. No, I don't. Really don't. Oh. Hey, Phil, just so you know, I'm not a fan of the raspberry cookies. Those are just, they're all right. Doing pretty good. Yourself? After early. Yeah, I've been up since, I think, 6:30. Usually I'm up by 4:30, so I actually slept today. Well, we can talk about, hey, I don't know if you guys have tried the Girl Scout cookies. They do have a new flavor. It's called Raspberry Rally. It's good. It's just not, I don't know. It didn't take my over the favorite spot. That's right. Girl Scout cookies, guys. 4:30. Yeah, well, see, there you go. You're up early. Way early. Oh, man. Yeah, it's like 9 o'clock here. I'm going to say my wife wasn't home all night, so I actually slept. That's weird. Very, very weird. So when she's home, I don't sleep. Yeah, I did. I slept in my bed all night for the first time. She's at corporate training for beauty, so she's doing that. So she's gone for the next couple. She's gone tonight, comes back tomorrow night. So I might get one more night of sleep. Then it's back to the couch sleeping for me. Now, honestly, I do it to myself, guys. Let's be honest. So I get up and out of bed at a certain time of night just randomly anyways. I did it last night like I always do. I got up, got out of bed. But when she's in bed, I know she has to get up rather early, so I won't come back to bed and wake her back up. So I'll just jump on the couch. Well, once I'm on the couch, it's like, oh, hey, there's a phone sitting there. Oh, hey, the computer's on. Oh, hey, I can do this. My mind starts like, doof. So I just up and down, up and down, up and down. Last night, I didn't have to have the computer in front of me. I didn't have the phone near me. So I just slept. Loud leg massager or fan or something and it's really loud. That's if the leg massager is that loud, that's crazy. Let's see here, guys. So guys, the first product up today is actually one that Justin has. This is the FYC under the desk treadmill. This is something he actually uses. Cool little piece. And if you guys look, you'll see his computer down there also. Under the desk treadmill it's a little of one of them things I'm going to talk about. It's a little long, so it's not technically all the way under your desk. It does go backwards. So you're not going to be able to have like a chair sitting there. So you're going to actually be standing pretty much at all times when you have this under your desk. Just throwing it out there. But we're going to show you guys this video of him in action with it, all that stuff.
Set up this under-desk treadmill, which requires no setup at all, except for maybe some tightening and tuning if the belts aren't perfectly aligned when the treadmill's in motion. Once you get the treadmill set up and you get it working, you could simply set it under your desk, start walking, adjust your pace however you want. It does have handlebars that you could raise up, and it has the emergency stop. It has a remote that you can increase the speed, or decrease the speed. You can press the power button to immediately shut it off. It's just a great way to work out while you're standing there.
Goes for 3 minutes, stops for 3 minutes, goes for 3 minutes. That almost sounds like an air compressor. I don't know why, but
doing your normal work during the day. And the
that's weird.
It's not actually that heavy. If you need to stop it, all you do is stop it, power it off, and then you could kind of lift it, and it's on wheels on one side, so you can kind of roll it out of the way if you want to put your chair back where you want to sit again.
So like I said, guys, it's permanently there. It does have wheels. You can move it out of the way. But if you wanted to leave it under your desk, you definitely could do that. Sit there and walk through your meetings, get that little exercise in, or whatever you really want. It's actually kind of cool. Yeah, it really does. It's actually cool. So if you guys look at the bottom little loop right there where that little red thing is, that actually comes up. It's actually a handle. So you can actually make it a handle so maybe you're not as stable, or maybe you're going to go for a longer period of time and you want to have your hands standing there instead of moving your hands or just holding the desk. It does have a handle also. So it does also have that, which is kind of cool. So it is it's almost a 2-in-1, right? It's a treadmill, then it's an under the desk treadmill, and all of that other cool stuff. It's actually a cool piece. Justin likes this because he works at his desk like nonstop. So this gives him a little bit of exercise throughout the day while he's doing everything else. Good idea. Or you guys, what is that? That is wonky. That is not correct right there. I have no clue what just went on there, but all right, we're gonna figure this next one out real quick. Bear with me, guys. I think something got sidetracked in the box. Holy. Okay, well, I have so many questions of what just happened here. All right, I got this down. So this box actually had multi links. Got it. Hey, Ottershine, what's up, buddy? All right, guys, this next one up is the Yosuda indoor bike.
We're going to showcase and unbox this.
He's going to show you guys some stuff here
before we go ahead and install it on my Yosuda indoor cycling bike. So this is a bike seat that generally, if you find that your bike seat on your bike is uncomfortable, it's not wide enough, this is a good option. But we're going to go ahead and test it out and actually install it and tell you just how comfortable it is. So the first thing you notice is it's a wide style bicycle seat. So I really like how much foam and texture there is here. It's got this kind of like anti-skid texture on it. It's wide. I hate very narrow bicycle seats. I have kind of a big bum, so having a big wide bicycle seat is good. Provides more cushion and less impact.
That's just saying he won't wear a thong. Region.
You can see it includes
my bad.
Easy to
bad
install.
Joke.
And if you use for outdoor or indoor bikes, obviously the reflector is what's valuable for being outdoors biking on the street. If a car's headlamps show up on you, you could see it as the headlight reflector on the back. It includes all the tools you need to install it as well. This includes the wrench and the Allen wrench. So you should be ready to go and install it. I'm going to go install the Yosuda bike and show you how it looks. As you can see, this is the default bicycle seat that comes with.
So what you guys are seeing here is the actual original part of this. Now, the cool part is you can definitely swap out the pedals and the seats with any bicycle pedal or seat that you would prefer because they're universal, just like a real bicycle, which is actually quite cool. And that's what he's showing you here right here. Since you can do that, you can actually grab a different one with more padding, a little wider seating if you need with that. Now I'm going to pop over. I believe we have another slight little video here of it in action.
So one
right
of my morning
there.
workout routines is to just simply grab my Shox Open Run Pro, jump on my Yasuda bike, do it for about 20, 25 minutes every morning. I really like the friction that you get when you use the tightening adjustment, which can also be used as a stop for the wheel. But if you tighten it, you can get enough friction so that it really works out your thighs and it really causes calorie burn much faster than if you turn it all the way down to low and then it has no resistance. And that's for just like free pedaling for a long period of time. I like the different adjustment hand grips depending on whether you want to lean forward or you want to sit up straight more. Now, my back tends to hurt when I lean forward, so I tend to have my hands always in the lowest position or closest position to me so that my arms are always straight and my back is as straight as possible. I like using the dial at the top to see how long I've been bicycling as well as how many miles it shows that I did the equivalent of. Now, the only thing that kind of bugs me about the Yasuda bike is the little foot encasement that's for your sneaker. It doesn't quite fit my size 13 sneakers, so I always have to flip the pedals around and do it that way. But here, showing off my exercise routine after finishing, I did about 5 miles according to the Yasuda bike. 25:49 was my pedaling time, and I really got a good workout.
So as he's showing you guys that it'll keep track of your miles rode, your calories burnt and earned, time spent on there, and everything else. It is a magnetic style, and it's adjustable, guys. So if you guys need, nice little piece right there. Now we're going to pop over. We're going to show you guys this golfing simulator that actually Nate did for us from Fly Golf.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Fly Golf home golf simulator. Now, I am not the best at golfing in real life. If anything, I am definitely the worst out of any given friend group. But let's go ahead and unbox this and take a look at everything that this thing has to offer. So unboxing this thing was pretty simple. All you have to do is just pull off that sleeve. The first thing you're going to notice is this little instruction manual, and then you're going to get the sensor. This is going to read the
sensor, he
pattern
says,
and all of the other data in order to actually give you accurate results. And then you guys are going to get this kind of little quick start guide that's going to tell you do's and don'ts of this simulator. And then the next thing you're going to notice inside of the box that you get is you're going to get this little wristband, and this is just to make sure you don't launch this thing at your TV whenever it goes off. Continuing on, you're going to have a USB-C cable, and then you are obviously going to get the main unit itself. This thing actually feels really heavy. I would say nearly as heavy as a real driver. It's got a real golf club texture on that handle there, and everything on this just feels really solid and really well made. So to get started, all you want to do is basically search up either Fly Golf or World Golf Tour Golf on your app store. This is on Android or iOS. And then the next thing you're going to want to do after you install either one of those apps is basically just twist the sensor down into the top of the handle like you guys can see I'm doing here. Just be sure not to twist too hard. You don't really need to do it, but it'll go ahead and stay there. And one of the coolest things about this is if you guys have an Android TV or Apple TV, the Fly Golf app is actually right on there, which is really awesome. So we'll go ahead and launch the Fly Golf app just because this is the official app. And you guys will notice whenever you first open the app for the first time, it will take a little bit to load. But after that, you should be good
what
to
is
go. There's
boring
really
about
nothing
it?
to setting this up, my friends. So now that you have the app installed and you have the setup, all you want to do is just hold down on top of the sensor right here until it starts flashing like you can
Colleen,
see. And then
what would you like
Fly
seen?
Golf
What
app
would you
will
like
automatically
shown?
recognize that it is connected and it will pair it and you are good to go. And so just kind of showing you guys some of the things you can do on this. So there's a bunch of different modes on here. Right now, I am just in the practice range, and this kind of tells you everything you need to know about your swing. So you guys can see right here on the screen, there's a bunch of different data such as club path, face angle, attack angle, and all of this is just really cool because it's going to help you become a better golfer in real life too. And now we're on the long driving range where you can kind of see how far you can hit it. And I always slice it to the right, but I do that in real life too, so it's not a problem with the game.
Yeah, this is more of like
right
indoor style. It's people like it.
We'll go
It's
ahead and
not
try
my
again right
thing,
here.
but people
let's see
like
how
it.
good I do on this one. So I hit it a little bit less hard, but I went a little bit more straight right there, and it's really cool. This thing is super responsive. I would say there's maybe like a 1 second delay into registering your swing, but after that, it's really cool. And now we're on a full course. This Fi Golf app does have a ton of real life courses. You guys can see right here, all you have to do is address it to get it started. It will say ready out loud, and then you are good to swing. So right here, let's see how good I can get close to this tee. And you guys know I'm super strong right there. I just didn't want to intimidate you guys. So now we're going to go ahead and
Good old Nate.
I think
I feel like he's
actually
good
kind
at
of hard
something.
on this, but you guys can see right here that I hit it way, way, way too hard. And,
But as you guys see, it's just that. It's a golf simulator for the houses. That means if it's too wet out or too cold out and snowy that you can't hit the lanes, you can practice at home if you want. It's kind of cool for people that love golf. Golf is definitely not one of my strong things or one of my things that I would do. But, you know, it's there. People love it. It's actually kind of cool. Hey, I game. I definitely game, though. I'm gonna actually, guys, we're gonna be bringing back gaming soon, so I will actually be live on Twitch Friday gaming. So, good morning, Evans. How you doing? Next up is actually the 11.0 Chromebook, guys. This is a product Justin actually has and uses. Nice little Chromebook. Victoria, good morning. Good morning. How are you doing? How are you doing? We'll pop over here. Yeah, so guys, the Chromebook, guys, 11.0 Chromebook. It's a cool little piece right here. It's 11.6 inches. It is a 64 gigabyte hard drive. It does have 4 gigabytes of RAM installed. It is a Chrome OS with that. Let's talk about this. It's called Blizzard White coloration. It's a 2-in-1, so you do have the convertible laptop, or you can do it as a display, whatever you really want. So, cool little piece that Justin's going to show you guys about in this little video.
Literally one of my favorite portable Chromebooks. This is the Lenovo C330.
And I'm going to hide my camera for a second.
For several years. What I really love about this Chromebook is not only does it have a touch screen, it has 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage, but it folds
Oh, yeah, I'm back.
into a tablet. You have the full access to the Google Play Store, so you can play games. Literally, any game you play on your Android tablet, your Android phone, you can install and play on this Chromebook. Not only is it folded on a tablet, but it folds into an A-frame like this. Like if you need to stand on your counter and like read recipes while you're cooking, it perfectly turns into an A-frame as well for like showcasing recipes on your countertop in the kitchen or your island. Extremely versatile. It's a compatible Chromebook with any kids that go to school that they need a Chromebook, and it's required to have a Chromebook.
Chromebook for the kids.
It's useful at home. This is by far my favorite Chromebook. This is the C330 2-in-1 11-inch Chromebook, and it's not too big. It has a single USB port, a compact micro SD card port, HDMI out if you need it to. It charges via USB-C, and it even has a cable lock if you're one of those people who needs to work in public and like want to have a cable lock so you can lock it around the desk and whatnot. So it has a cable lock too. You got the volume buttons, the power button on the side.
Am I the only one that's never used the cable lock?
By far the best Chromebook. Now,
it's going, Logic. It's going, buddy. It's going, man.
Depending on the type of applications you use, it can be a little sluggish. And because it's a Chromebook, everything exists in the Chrome browser.
It's a start to the week. Let's just go there.
You can do pretty much anything on this Chromebook. There's
definitely
photo editing. There's online video editors. You know, anything with the G Suite or apps like that.
So with the Chromebook, guys, you have all access to pretty much anything and everything you need on hand. You guys can watch streams. You can play some games on it. Now, just remember, since it's a Chromebook, it's not going to be the most heaviest of gaming laptop or book out there. You're not going to be able to pop up some of the highest graphic intense games and just say, hey, let me play this on here. It's not going to happen. But even with its limitations, it's got its place out there. It's perfect for the, like he says, the students, people just wanting to do some editing at home, or you have to write up stuff. Definitely for students, guys, a lot of it. But Justin actually uses this quite a bit for what he does. And, of course, he's got multiple laptops, which is crazy. But, hey, that's just Justin for you. Not sure how he does multiple laptops. Me, personally, I mean, I have a laptop, but that laptop is so old it's crazy. But I'm going to tell you right now, even though that laptop's so old and crazy, I never really got into the laptop thing. I'm more of a desktop PC user. We can even go into this. I was not even a big smartphone user up to about 4 years ago. Before that, I actually used a lot of flip phones. I preferred the flip phone. because they were more versatile for me and they didn't get hurt as much. Then I started treating my phones a little better, and I realized that I could actually keep a smartphone and not break it whatsoever, which is just fundamentally very cool. I actually had a flip phone I could drive my car over with. And it never got hurt. Or if you guys want the old school Nokia.
Just about it.
I still use them. See, they do. They really, some of them old flip phones have their place. I'm not kidding. Sounds like... No, dude, I don't have a problem with it, man. Logic, I can use a tablet. I have no problems with tablets. I have multiple tablets. It's something about why do I want to use a little laptop when I have two 34-inch screens in front of me on my desktop where I can multitask? So it's just one of them things. And now here I sit with like a couple smartphones in front of me, multiple screens. Now I don't hate laptops. It's just I don't gravitate towards laptops first. I gravitate to desktops. I have multiple of them. I have another one back there by the TV. It's just one of my things. Let's see. There you go. You don't use a phone ever. It happens. That's what I'm saying. So it's like I gravitate to a PC. Use it for streaming. Yeah, see, it has its places, but in my house, I mean, I have a smart TV. I have a gaming PC connected up to the TV. I have my main streaming PC here. I just gravitate to PCs. I can multitask more. I can do everything I need on a PC. I mean, you can do it on a laptop. Don't get me wrong. It's just my thing. I've always had PCs, though. Even as a kid, I had PCs. I grew up with computers. It's just, hey. Everything definitely does have its use. Kind of like this dash camera. If you guys need a dash camera, we can show you guys this. Merle did this one for us. Cool little dash camera.
All right, let's see what we have today. The Rode
You have a Pi?
R2 4K
Is it Apple?
dash cam. All right,
Because I'm hungry. Dude, Alan, I don't even have enough USB ports on my PC. I had to put a USB port hub in my PC a week ago.
All right, so that doesn't look.
I'll hook up the Pi. There you go. There you go. I don't want raspberry.
And
I want apple pie.
so that is a hefty user's manual.
Oh.
And what do we got here? It's like a quick start.
I should have
guide.
ate breakfast. Let's just go there. I should have ate breakfast.
Multiple contact information. Got some sort of screen here. Let's see what that is later. Maybe a protective cover for the camera itself. Or not. That's a lot smaller.
I have 12 items plugged into my PC just through the USBs right alone.
Tiny.
And then I had to add more for a couple others.
HD
So yeah.
with Wi-Fi. Got GPS enabled.
It's like...
Those are...
And the worst thing is I need extra ports. So like when I do multiple web camera comparisons, I have to plug in extra web cameras. So I have to have all those ports. It's just...
Just gonna put that aside.
I don't know.
Is there anything else in here?
It's time for a new build, though.
It's nice packing there. That's real nice, actually.
You know what? While he's pulling this out, we can actually talk about this, guys. This has actually got GPS. It's also got what's called G-Sync or G-Sensor. The G-Sensor will actually determine and detect when your car has been moved or hit, and will automatically start recording and lock those recordings in. Since it has the Wi-Fi, it does work with an app, and you can actually stream to the app. It's got a 2.4-inch LCD screen, 150-degree wide-angle view. It does do WDR, if I remember right, and night vision. So you do have that. Now, they call it a 4K dash camera. That's because it can do 4K resolution, but only at a certain amount of frames per second. So you're going to get approximately like 30 frames per second at 4K. If you put it at 1080p, you're going to get about 60 frames per second. Now, the actual ultra low lenser with this is an NT96660 plus the Sony IMX. It's the Sony IMX 3335 if I remember correctly. Yes, I'm trying to remember this off the top of my head, guys. So bear with me with that. This does have the app, like I was saying, guys, with that, though, which is actually kind of cool. Now, you're seeing all these connections. That is a 3 adhesion connection, so you can stick it straight to your window if you want. Now, they do give you these electrostatic clings that you put between that and your window, so you can actually pull it off later if you really want without leaving that glue on your window, which is kind of cool. Now, it does come with what he's showing you guys here is the USB port, or the cigarette lighter port. The cigarette lighter port has 2 USB plugs on it. One is actually for this web camera. With that, it does come with the cable management clips that are 3M adhesive also to hide your cabling. It does come with the pry tool. The pry tool is actually just a panel tool. Now, if you don't know how to use the panel tool, please be careful because you can crack clips on your panels of your car when doing that. With this, now you do have the slot for the SD card. Now, I believe this one might have came with the SD card if I remember correctly. I have to check with that. Actually, let me check and make sure what this all came with. Off the top of my head, I can't remember if this one actually came with the card. No, this one did not come with the card. So you do need a card. It does need to be a Class 10 card, guys, if you want to add that. The USB power cable is a 12-foot cable. The USB data cable is a 2.5-foot cable, so you don't need a super long data cable with that one. The memory card, yeah, the memory card is not included if you want that. It has all the wiring tools. It even has some zip ties for you. Everything else with that in this. Now, 360-degree suction mount if you want to use the suction mount. But you also have the 360-degree 3M adhesive spare sticky mount with the electrostatic film. The electrostatic film is actually quite useful. When I first tested one, I did not remember or know what it was for. And then I learned what it was for after sticking it to my window and realizing, dude, I have to use a heat gun to pull this off of my window. That was a pain. So it does come with that, guys. This is actually really cool. The GPS will actually tell you how fast you were going, where you were at when it happens. I just support up to, I believe, 512 gigabyte micro SD card, guys, with that if you need. So cool little piece for you right there. If you guys are looking for something like that, dash cameras have their places. I highly recommend dash cameras more and more lately because people just do not know how to drive anymore. They will literally save you quite well in the time of need to prove that you were not at fault or, you know, stupid things. There's, you know, it's just one of those things. Vinyl snowflakes off of my window. So, the vinyl snowflakes off your window, you could use like glue gun or goo gun, but just a little tip for you next time, Sheila, the hair dryer. Bring your hair dryer over to your window, heat that little sticker up a little, and the adhesive will start coming really loose again. Don't go too crazy. Also make sure it's not super cold outside. With that being said, but heat it up a little, then scrape it off. They have plastic scrapers that look like razor blades that'll help with that. Or you could get what's called a Whizzy wheel. But Whizzy wheels, you have to be careful with Whizzy wheels. You can burn through. Oh, I think this is a James video. Nope, I was wrong. It wasn't a James video. It's an Aster video. This is the GS520 Anvil RGB gaming headset from Red Dragon.
This is the Red
desktop
Dragon
speakers.
GS520
It has
Anvil
done so many other
RGB
headsets I can't think of
desktop speakers.
desktops.
It comes in a sticker
I need a drink.
box,
Be right back,
as
guys.
well as a handy guide and some stickers. Both speakers are individually wrapped, but they are connected by a cable, as well as you have a 3.5 millimeter audio cable and a USB cable that will connect to your device. Upon taking your speakers out, already you can see that it has 4 pads at the bottom of each speaker, and that's to help prevent it from slipping and sliding on your desk, as well as it has a black modern design with a textured finish. I personally appreciate that all of the controls are on
Well,
one
happy
speaker,
early birthday, buddy.
and that includes the easy touch RGB light bar switch that allows you to
RGB
go through 6
light
different
bars.
colors. You have the power button and the volume controls. This is my setup before I added my speakers. I was so excited to add some more RGB lights to my setup. I did notice though that the cable was on the shorter side for me personally. I would have liked the speakers in a different position.
What am I
but
telling?
because of the length,
never
I
mind.
had
You're talking to
to
Chris.
adapt to something else
Never
than I
mind.
had expected, as well as the height of the speaker was taller than my monitors. Something to note is these speakers do use both a USB port and a speaker port
Your
of the device
grandkids laugh
you
at
are
you.
connecting to.
Why do you grandkids laugh
Let's
at
go
you?
ahead and test out these speakers. We will get started by checking out the sound quality over Discord so you can get a picture of what it might sound like when listening to people's microphones, as well as the sound quality when listening to music. Test, 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 test.
Oh, that's cool. Well, happy birthday to the little one, too. Yeah, look at that.
Turning down the volume. Turning down.
I've laughed about this one. Let's go to the music test.
With a 2.0 channel and bass, it created that two-dimensional sound.
So, today's my birthday. Well, happy birthday to you if you're not. All right. To everybody that is their birthday today, happy birthday. Anytime. That's cool, Sheila. So, guys, with this, it's actually a really cool piece. I do still use desktop speakers for mine. I have, which ones are mine? I think mine are the Aviar Medias. I can't remember which ones I have. I have a 3-piece setup, Aviar Medias. They're actually, I've been using them for quite a long time. I'm actually quite surprised at how long they've actually lasted me. But the Red Dragon makes some pretty cool ones. I've actually tested out a couple of their Red Dragon bookshelf speakers. James is, no, it is not. Definitely not my birthday. Don't even go there. It's not my birthday. If you guys need some speakers, it's cool, those speakers. Is James going to sing happy birthday? No. I do not know how to sing. I don't even know how to speak. Sometimes I just fumble through with words. Really? You know, there's some laptops out there that actually have some very decently sounding speakers. Sometimes you'll get quite surprised about certain things. Yeah, but happy birthday, Alan. Happy birthday to the little one. Next up is a cool product that I'm going to kind of talk about. We're just going to pop over. We're going to show you guys this right here. You may know what these are. It does have an Apple logo. That's correct. There's an Apple logo there. It's a little finicky thing. This is called the Apple AirTag 4-pack. We're showing you guys the 4-pack. I have the single one. What this is good for is if you have a tendency to lose your keys, you have a tendency to lose your wallet, you have a tendency to lose your backpack, or if you're traveling with luggage, that's right, with luggage, you can add this to your stuff, connect it to your phone, and it will intersync into the actual Apple tracking world. That's right, tracking world. You can track this because the Apple AirTag is a trackable device. You just go find my device, you look for the AirTag that you're looking for, and you can then pinpoint the proximity of where it is. Now, it does this beep? I can't remember if this beeps. But, you know, you could do that. They do sell wallets that the AirTags can go in. They sell keychains that the AirTags go in. They also sell luggage tags that the AirTags go in. I've actually have one of each of those in my rooms that I've tested out. They all work fundamentally very well. Now, if you really want to make sure that your luggage never gets lost at the airport, put an air tag on it. The airport cannot say, I don't know where your luggage is. It's one of them things that'll keep you safe. Now, there are some other people that may use it for things that they probably shouldn't have. And, you know, that's one of them things. But it really does work well. I've tested it. I actually put it, I put the tag on my wife's purse and let her take off, and I actually can track it, which is kind of cool. I put it on the wallet. I threw the wallet around the house. I had my wife hide the wallet, test it that way, and I could find it. It's cool that it can track it. If you guys need a little tracker device, this is a 4-pack. We're showing you guys the Apple AirTag. Now, I am going to tell you, though, Eufy also makes a semi-similar version, but it's not round. It's called the Tile. The Tile is a tracker just like this that you can use to do the same thing. So there are a couple options out there. They're kind of cool. I like it. What did I miss? No. Hey, so you're right, Victoria. I forgot about that one. I actually have a tracker for the actual. I have the collar. I have a collar with the tracker holder too, so you can put the tracker on your cats and your dogs too. So yeah, you definitely can do that. Good pointing that out. I totally forgot about that one. I was like, I've done so many of them, I just totally forgot about it. So cool little thing. Or maybe you guys need this little headset right here. This is the Sony Pulse 3D for the PlayStation 5.
So the first headset I have is a very popular headset, especially if you're lucky enough to get a PlayStation 5. This is the Sony Pulse headset. And one thing I really like about this headset, which I have to say, this is the only headset you can get for the PlayStation 5 that supports the 3D surround, the new 3D surround technology of the PlayStation 5. Specifically, not all games take advantage of it, especially not the PS4 ports to the PlayStation 5. But if you have the Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart,
people have PlayStations,
Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Wait, people still console games?
Headset is absolutely incredible. The Sony Pulse headset is compatible with PC and PlayStation.
Oh, Phil made his presence known over here too.
It has a 10-hour battery life.
Hey, Phil, you at the desk again today?
3.5mm jack. If you find a device that's not compatible with this receiver, you could still use it via a 3.5mm compatible device. You got all your controls on the left-hand side for this headset as well. I like that it allows you to adjust the volume of your party chat versus
Did you figure out why your server rack was really hot?
And make your party chat louder versus the game and kind of get a good balance right there. The other thing, too, about this headset is it just produces really good sound. Now, the negative of this headset is the ear cups are a little small and tight for my big head. I wish they would have had larger ear cups. Instead of covering my entire earlobe, it kind of rests on my earlobe, which gives me a little bit of ear fatigue, especially at the tip of my ears. So that's about the only thing that I have as a complaint about this headset is it's a little tight.
For it to be that hot, need that many fans, crazy.
And you could wear them for a while, but they are a little small.
You know, wait for it to melt.
The latency is virtually non-existent. It's extremely fast. Like fast enough if you play Call of Duty and you play with your allies, you can literally hear the footsteps behind you or close to you, and they're right there. It's not like you're hearing the footsteps on the side.
I have no comment for that, Phil. No comment for that, man.
I can't tell you the exact milliseconds off the top of my head when I'm looking up the product in the browser, but there's no noticeable latency. And I don't play a lot of shooters, but I did test Call of Duty for this as well as Returnal, and it just sounds really good. On the PC, there are better PC headsets, and I'll go into that later. But for the PlayStation 5, especially if you want the 3D sound, if you haven't played Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice,
what? It's out of your pay grade. Dude, I remember playing with them in school. Story time. Some of you may know, some of you may not know. I actually went to school for all that. I went to school for information systems and computers and a software side of everything. I remember playing with servers. I remember playing with the software sides. I remember playing with the coding side of your security. Yeah, all that fun stuff. Servers can be fun, but they can also be a pain. Let's just be honest. Oh yeah, okay, that explains why. Yeah, it's out of, that's why it's out of your pay range. I was like, I know you went to school for it. I know you have the degree. Do they still make you do the certifications though? Do they make you go out and do your certifications? I think it's what, every 2.5 years. What? You have no certs? It happens. It happens. So yeah, so the server side, I know that you have to go out every, it's like 2.5 years or something like that. Wow, that right on. You have to tell me about it later, Phil. Sounds like you got in there before you had to go to school. I gotcha. Hey, so some people, man, it just comes naturally too. And you don't have to. Yeah, the man hours. You just put in that work to get to that position. You learn the stuff and all of that. So, computers, guys. Computers are fun. Honestly, they have their places. That's why I love building PCs. All right, it's my true passion is playing with electronics. Not just PCs, but car stereos. As a kid, I would be the kid tearing apart your VCR, your tape decks, your VHSs, all of that. I'd be the one tearing it apart just to see what was inside. That's what you got to do. Yeah, 25 years gone by just like that. Next up is a cool little piece, guys. This is a coffee maker for those of coffee drinkers. This is a 14 cup style. Yeah, hey, some people are like that, man. Some people.
I'm here unboxing the Cuisinart.
It's actually kind of cool, though.
14 cup programmable coffee maker. Recently,
I used to live several blocks away from.
So I need 14 cups of coffee a day.
That word, Intel.
Coffee maker.
That one, Intel.
I'm trying out the Cuisinart one, and I'm looking forward to it. So let's open the box and see what you get.
Aw, man, Phil. So, Phil, me and my wife's days off are opposite, kind of opposite also, so I feel you there. Totally understand with that one.
Delicately. All right. Box in a box.
But it's always good to have family time.
You got your user manual and instructions.
Hey, Shipperman, how you doing, buddy?
Everything is well protected and packaged because obviously it has the big glass carafe in there.
Just get them some boxing gloves, buddy, and start teaching them to box. Because they're going to need those skills. Or you could get them out in the shop and let them help you build that Jeep. Alright? That's why they need the gloves, dude. To pattern that.
Here is the rather large 14 cup carafe.
Wow, 14 cups.
It's got
Wait, they make it bigger than a 12
very,
cup?
very large.
Man, I got lost on this one.
Opens up from the back. That's unusual. I was expecting to press it and have it pop open on the top, but it opens up from the back. So you do this to open it, take it off. Just easily snaps in place. Got to take out the inserts before you brew coffee.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You gotta also wash it with vinegar, dude.
And recommend rinsing.
You gotta teach them to build, dude.
First time.
Don't go there. You gotta teach them. Maybe get them their own project car. Legos for. That's so mean. That's so mean. If they're 2 years old, they're old enough to start building cars. Home Depot loans. I'm messing around, man. They do. The Home Depot had a really cool kit. What was it? What was that last kit they just did? I saw the kit. It was pretty cool.
Well, obviously, it arrived in shipping flawlessly. No damage whatsoever. Well packaged.
I kind of like Home Depot does that in Lowe's.
On the side, you've got your
that's what it was.
Water fill. Top opens
Yeah,
up.
I was seeing that. I was like, that was pretty
You've got your
cool.
area where you pour the water in. You've got, of course, your filter. Nice that it comes with a built-in filter. That's a pretty fine screen. A lot of them don't come with that fine of a screen.
They'll enjoy it. From what I saw, they look pretty cool.
So this one has a really nice fine screen, and the filter just slides in there. But if you want, you could also...
We drop this down. We're talking, and we'll let the videos play, guys. Coffee pot. Yeah. You know how to work a coffee pot if you're a coffee drinker. Yeah, guys. So if you guys don't know that we're talking about like the little kids kits that they Lowe's and Home Depot do to help get kids interactive with building and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool that they do it. And it's totally free. They go in and get it for free and do it. It's really awesome that they do stuff like that. I had an oil change once and it all leaked out. The gold, yeah, it really is. I love that they added the filter with this one. I don't think we have one on mine. I don't drink coffee though. I don't mind about having my oil changed, but no one's touching my stereo. I have yet to finish off my system. So guys, 12-pot coffee filter right here. He's showing you guys this little thing right here. These are the filters. I don't know what this is. What is that? Oh.
Remove any of the charcoal or bleed out so it doesn't bleed in your water. But after you soak it, you put it in the water, the filter here, and it'll help filter your water before it brews. That way, it's more purified. So if you're not using purified water and you use
hey Wiley, what's up, man?
You could benefit from the charcoal filter. If you're using purified water, you may not need the charcoal filter if you're already pouring purified water in there. But it's a nice touch that they include that for sure.
Wait, we're supposed to change our own oil? Nope, I'm lazy. I actually do, and it makes coffee. Yeah, exactly. It makes coffee, guys. You guys need a 14-pot coffee maker. There you go. Just saying. Go ahead. Get yourself some coffee. I don't change my own oil, and that's because I live in an apartment building. I don't go to a dealer either. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to work on my own car in my own apartment building out in the parking lot. So, there's that. Don't go to Pet Boys. I don't go to Pet Boys. Phil, do you guys have Prompto oil? You might have Prompto down there. I don't know if you got that. Do I have a friend with the garage? I have a friend with the car stereo shop. Is that the same? Dude, they changed my oil in under 10 minutes and I'm in and out and we're good. I just change it very often. It's actually not bad priced either. That's what he's... Guys, you guys are getting me sidetracked. What's going on here? I'm actually in New Hampshire. I'm upstate New England. Upstate New England, where it's Arctic cold and lots of snow. Unless you're in California, then I feel for you because you are definitely snowed in, and that's your problem. Yeah, you're not far. You're not far, man. That's not too far. We got what do we got? What? We have the Skull Candy Crushers, guys. I actually have these. I try, man. It's just, hey, These are 40-hour battery life, guys, with this extra base tech if you really, really need. What can I say? Literally, they're skull candies. Have you guys had or tested out skull candy wireless headphones? Have any of you even tried skull candies? Yeah. Phil's in New Jersey. Phil's definitely not that far away from me. He could actually drive up here in no time. He could plow through the snow in his Jeep. I'm just surprised he probably doesn't drive that Jeep in the snow. He's scared of the salt. Guys, 40 hours battery life, 10-minute charge will give you about 3 hours of playtime with this, which is actually kind of cool. It does come in multiple colors. So you do have the black version, and then you have the gray tan. I believe there is also a brown, white, and a black and blue, if I remember right. Dude, my car needs a bath also. Actually, it needs to get its ceramic coated very shortly. So that is definitely what needs done next. So it's one of them things. Guys, these have dual drivers, so this is kind of cool. So you have a 40 millimeter acoustic driver and a 35 millimeter crusher driver. The 35 millimeter crusher driver will deliver you that crystal clear deep bass, while the 45 millimeter will give you those highs, which is cool. Phone's ringing. All right, Phil. Totally understand, Phil, my dude. You should get that before they fire you. So with the rapid technology, guys, it does not take long to fully charge these. Now, they are actually very, very comfy. They are foldable, which is kind of cool. It does have touch buttons. You have the call track, volume controls, the microphone on and off button, adjustable sensory for the bass. I believe, if I remember right, there was an EQ that you could actually add onto this and mess with it, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I actually messed with this one. But these were actually really great sounding. Hey, I appreciate that shit, bro, man. I really do. Guys, I'm going to tell you, though, these were actually really, really comfy when I did these. The sound quality was very, very good. The battery life is what blew me away. When they tell you 40 hours of battery life, you're going to get close to that. I was getting approximately 38 hours, but I was also listening at full volume because that's just what I do. But if you drop it down a little under full, you definitely get that full 40 with this. It's just that. It's a Bluetooth headset that can pretty much pair to pretty much anything on the market that has Bluetooth connected, including your PCs, your phones, your tablets, your laptops. What else is out there that takes Bluetooth that can play it? Your iPods. You guys got an iPod? Huh? Anybody got an iPod? Because I do. I actually still have an iPod. I still have an iPod. The lost technology of iPods. But a great headset, guys, nonetheless. Actually, very cool headset right here. Why is there no price? $89. Not bad. What? What exit? I'm not sure what exit you're talking about. Oh, you're talking to Phil. Never mind. Gotcha. All right, guys, this is the APC 600 VA UPS backup battery. I actually probably need to get one of these.
This is an unboxing for the APC 600 VA 330 watt.
You don't, Victoria?
Now,
what?
I had a bunch of power.
Yeah, I don't use it at all. It sits in my...
And obviously
sits
the
there.
laptop battery.
Yeah, it's a Jersey thing. Yeah, 50W is your exit. I caught on to what you were talking about.
Brutal. So you're going to want an APC backup. You're going to gauge how much backup power you
At least you
need
didn't say
to
Boston.
determine the size of your APC battery backup. In this case, I only had one PC to back up.
I'm not bashing Boston, guys. Just if you've ever driven in Boston, they don't want you to know where you're going. I'm not kidding. The city of Boston does not want you to know where you're going at any time.
Gives you some stats
Just
on basically how long you could draw and how many watts the average devices have, so you can kind of calculate how much time you have. Generally, you only need about 15 to 30 minutes of a backup, enough time for you to safely shut down a computer, you know, avoid little quick brownouts or spikes. But if you know the power outage is going to be long, or if it, say, happens in the middle of the night and you don't even wake up, even these smaller UPCs won't completely prevent the power from just cutting off to your device. So usually they're designed to give you time to shut your device off or just override a small short power spike. So showing what you get in the box, you'll notice most UPCs are
You get the
fairly
cord
heavy.
and a place.
They're basically power bricks, and I'd use the word brick literally. You get your charging cable or your USB cable to plug it in.
Hey, no, anytime, man. I appreciate you popping in and having fun with us. Truly, truly do. Thank you for popping in and hanging out. Have a great rest of your day and all of that cool stuff.
Tape is like...
So guys, what he's showing you guys is a 600 VA 330 watt battery backup power supply. This has got 7 plugs or outlets on there, 5 battery backup and surge protection with 2 outlets and surge protection only. Now there's a 1 USB charger port with this that is a 1.5 amp with that, guys. Now it's not super big, but it's a 1.5 amp style for portable electronics like your phones and devices like that nonetheless. Now, most people are only going to need this device for probably just your main PC or maybe your monitor to keep it up and running during a blackout or a brownout or a power surge or whatever. That way you can get to your PC and shut it down properly so you don't destroy or ruin everything on there. If you guys have ever had a power surge take out your PC, you know what a pain it is. This can save you with that. Now, this does have a 5-foot cable with it. It's a 3-prong style, guys, so you do need that ground plug. Do not cut that ground plug off. I'm telling you now, don't do it. Just don't do it. Guys, completely free thing. You don't need no software for it. It's plug and play. It's just one of them cool things. Now, I definitely recommend these guys if you are a big user of like software and you're always on there doing something and you never shut your PC down. You should probably get one of these. UPSs are actually very cool for that. They definitely could use it for something else, but PC is where it's at with this. Shipper man, what are you saying off for, man? I got lost. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, I do not know what this one is. I didn't do this. It's a basic lamp.
Hello everyone, Jason from DragonBloggers here.
That's why I don't know this one.
Take a look at the Epi Basic Office LED Screen Bar Clip Lamp. Now, before we jump right into it, let's take a look at some of the
too much lighting as it is
that you'll get as soon as you open up the box. So you'll have 3 different parts here. You have the lamp located right here. You have.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the heat has kicked up in this apartment.
The adapter to be able to actually power it. Now, a couple of the things to keep in mind. They actually include.
Hello, I'm your new partner.
Cute introduction here. It does have a 31.5-inch body, which is pretty neat. It is for 1,000 lumens and above, and there are ways that you can actually adjust the brightness, which is pretty neat. Okay. Now, you also will need to know that it can get warm, okay, but that's not too much to be concerned about there. You just want to make sure that
anybody reading that paper, it literally states I might get hot when working, but don't be scared. I just can't stop myself to adore you. Somebody had a little fun with this.
On that. Now, a couple instructional things to go over here is that they do include the instruction manual for you to take a look and be able to install it properly. In the back of the bar, there are buttons that you can use. The instruction goes through right over here, and we'll definitely check those out in just a little bit. Then
I have a headache. Phil, that gave me a headache. Phil, that just gave me a headache for you, all right? I'm just going to tell you. If you guys did not read what Phil's comment right there was, I'm not repeating it. I'm just not going to repeat it. But if you don't know what Outlook is, oh, God. Oh, I could see my mom asking me, hey, what's Outlook? How do you use Outlook, right? But I'm pretty sure somebody explained that to the person when they got hired on. We use this service to email each other. Good old Phil. Good old Phil got me with this one. All right? Phil got me with this one.
automatic light sensor. When you turn it on, it's supposed to adjust.
You know what? I can talk about this. Guys, this has an automatic light sensor, so it can actually determine how much light it needs to give you in the light setting it has. Now, you do have the power button and the mode button. The mode button is actually going to let you determine which color temperature you're using at that time. Now, you also have the light sensor, which actually will let you do the actual steepness of how bright you are using it. It's actually a nice little lamp, super long and efficient. If you guys need a monitor light with that. No comment, dude. Phil's got me cracking up over here. Good morning, Warwick. How you doing, buddy? What's up? Oh, guys. And did you try turning it on and off again? That's not what I told him. The Amazon Basic Rocking Lounging Chair, guys. This is a zero gravity style chair.
I'm here unboxing and showcasing this outdoor folding lounge rocker, which comes with a pillow. I particularly like the navy
I know
blue
how
color,
it goes,
which is the
Phil.
one
Trust
that
me,
shows.
I know.
I like that it's no assembly
Don't
required.
get me wrong.
It comes in ships fully assembled.
I have a buddy that even if I get stumped, I have a buddy I reach out to. I'm sure he thinks the same thing every time I talk to him. Like, don't get me wrong. So I don't know everything about computers. I don't know everything about software sites. If I have a conflict in the software and I can't figure it out, I have that friend I talk to. So, what? No comment. I have no comment there whatsoever. I at least hope he's over the age of 45 or 50. What's PDF? That's why, Phil. So he didn't have to use those in school. Phil, he didn't have to use those in school. So he doesn't, he probably didn't even know.
You just pull it out of the bag, unfold it.
I'd say 65.
And my dog is curious as to what this is. So here, it comes.
XLS. What's XLS? I don't know XLS.
The pillow is inside as well, and the pillow just has a strap that you just attach to the back of the lounge rocker.
I'm messing with Sheila now.
So let me get this stuff aside here. Let me open up this lounge rocker. Opening up as a breeze. You can see here's the part that lays on the ground.
Glad I didn't do data entry.
Here's the chair itself. You just extend it back. There's a little tiny latch mechanism that's on the right-hand side when you sit in it. You put the pillow, attach it to the back, put it at the height where it sits at the base of your neck. And then we'll go ahead and see how it sits and how it feels and how it rocks.
000100001.
So here's how it looks. The cords on the side are very sturdy. You can see how it rocks when there's nobody in it. So I'm going to go ahead and sit in it and show you how it looks with somebody sitting in it.
That is how they crash the whole system, Phil, and then you have to fix it.
Sitting in the chair, it rocks back really well. It feels very comfortable. I had to adjust the pillow to the base of my neck. It's just, I tend to like rocker recliners on a patio porch or in a backyard where I can watch the dogs play. They could bring me the ball and I could throw them. So Yeah,
I apologize, guys.
this
My phone's
rocker
going off. One
recliner
second.
works very
I forgot to
well.
shut the ringer
It's
off.
very comfortable. It seems very sturdy. I like the way it folds, and I think it does a nice job for anybody who needs a lounger rocker recliner for their yard.
Sorry, guys. We're having fun tech life talk today. We're showing you guys a cool zero-G rocking lounger, guys. This is actually a cool little piece. If you guys have never sat in a zero-G style rocker, they're actually really comfy, as long as they can hold my weight. Yeah, I'm just saying it. Just saying it. Kind of like my zero-G computer chair I'm sitting in here. I'm just leaning back and having fun. No, guys, honestly, it's a cool chair for the backyard and all that. I do recommend these. Justin loves this thing. He definitely has it. Now we have a tire inflator. If you guys need a tire inflator, this is the Astro AI. The Astro AI is a cool little tire inflator that we're going to show you guys right here that comes in this cool little box. Now, inside this box, it is rechargeable. It can do up to 160 PSI. It is a 20-volt battery, rechargeable battery lithium-ion style. It does have this very cool, my phone's going off again, very cool 12-volt power adapter that connects up to it just like the lithium plug. With that, there's a $5 or 5% clippable coupon. It does come in two colors, yellow and blue. It does come with the carrying case. Inside this carrying case, you're going to be greeted with the actual inflator. And then a couple of other pieces with that also, including a basketball pump inflator. I believe a couple other styles of inflators besides that standard one with that. Now, you do have the long hose. It is a digital screen. You can actually adjust it up to whatever setting you want. Now, on a full charge, you'll be able to do 4 15-inch tires. All right, 15-inch tires. Most of you are not rolling around on 15-inch tires anymore, so if you're rolling around on a 20-inch tire, you're probably going to get about 2 tire inflates on this. About 14 motorcycle tires, about 17 bicycle tires, and I believe approximately 87 basketballs off a charge. Isn't that? Yeah, could be. That definitely could be one of those. This does have a brushless motor, so you're good with that right there, guys. It takes about 0 to 36 PSI is about 4 minutes of time with that, which is actually kind of cool. If you want to get up to 75%, you'll get up there to about from 29 to 36 PSI in about 1 minute of time with that. Oh, yeah, it's all those good things. Now, all this is digital display. Digital display is actually going to be your indication of the tire pressure level that is already there, and then the tire pressure level you're setting it to. So you do have both of those readings on there. You can actually change it from kPa to bar to PSI if you really, really want with that. Simple little piece. Now, there's your battery right there, guys, that he's showing you how it connects up. And then he's also going to show you guys the actual car adapter style one. Yes, Astro, go inflate. That's what I'm saying. Astro, go air my tire up. I know it's low. I cannot drive to work. No. I don't approve of AI. I will inflate my own tires. I like to know it's done properly. I don't want to know. I don't want to know you're up to something.
No.
Oh, you're up to something? Don't want to know? Whose bow tie is that? It's Justin's? That is... Hold on.
Oh,
It's either Merle or Al.
is that the target pressure?
Merle. It's Merle's. Hey, look. I'm not alone. I'm scared.
Hi.
Besides the other 4 voices in my head, there's this one. Yeah. What? I drive a Ford. I drive a Ford.
Someone is very enthusiastically saying hello.
That's Phil.
Oh, hi, Phil.
Can't you read his name? It says Phil right there. No work
You
today.
can barely see.
She goes to work around noon. Yeah, a little after noon.
Yeah,
She's got that nice night job.
I work the night shift.
Yeah, like 1:30 to something. I don't know.
1:30 to 9:30.
Yeah. By time she leaves, I'm done.
No school? No, I'm out of high school.
She's not good enough for school. She's actually graduated, man. She actually graduated beauty school too.
Yeah.
If you guys need a tire inflator, they got you covered. Got you covered. Hey, your dad's at work already?
You wake up at like 4 in the morning.
That was it. She didn't catch that joke.
No, I didn't.
There's 2 dads.
I have 2 dads.
And I'm pretty sure they both go to work really early.
They do. They do. Fam here.
Yeah, I'm always working at the crack of dawn. Yeah. So he says, learn from me. You get up really early, you start working all day, you go to bed at midnight, and you're good to go. What time to bed do I go to? Here's a question for you. 80, what time do I go to bed?
9 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night. By the time I get home from work, he's already in bed. My mother is still up. By the time I get home and do what I need to do, I'm in bed probably
That's wrong,
10:30, 11.
I go and lay in the bed at 9:30 at night, hoping to go to sleep. I get my 2 hours of sleep. My wife comes to bed. An hour later, I get out of bed. I slept last night, dude. I slept last night. I had a good sleep.
Don't let him lie to you.
I actually slept all night. Didn't get up till 6:30
Because
this morning.
she's not here waking you up.
See? She said it. She said it.
It's true.
I didn't say it. Wiley says hello too down there.
Hello.
My wife's not here, so I get to sleep.
I've been called a little girl.
They probably don't realize how old you are.
No, they probably don't.
Wait, I call you a little kid all the time.
I'm not a kid.
Just a baby.
Don't work too hard. I'll try not to.
No, you work hard. Don't say that.
I do.
Your boss is watching right now.
Work smart.
Work smart. No. Work hard, pay attention to everything. Always learn stuff.
I have to pay attention at my job. So it doesn't really matter.
She's a front desk person. She's got to pay attention.
I'm a receptionist. I have to.
She's going to be 21 next month.
In exactly a month from today, I'll be 21.
Yep. So she's actually going to be 21.
Crazy.
That's when I push her out the house. I have ideas for the bedroom.
Of course.
Watch out for no.
No.
There is a stipulation in my house. What's that stipulation, 80?
No alcohol.
Did you guys hear that? She knows rules. All right, guys. Next up, we got to get this ball rolling.
Okay.
Next up is a Dremel tool, but this is for the doggos.
So I'm here using this Dremel pump.
Don't get me wrong, Phil. They can randomly have drinks in my house. You're not going to sit there and drink constantly in my house. I was raised in a house and I don't believe in it. So the house I lived in is I was the opposite person to everybody else.
Control dog nail grinder here, and I'm going to be grinding pumpkins.
She heard everybody talking about Aaron tires, so she can go put Aaron
this
her
works
tires.
very well. The grinder is very fast, gives you a lot of control, and it just goes right through the dog's nails very fast. I like the speed settings, so if you have a dog with smaller nails, you don't have to go so fast. You can go slower.
That was
so
my
we're
kid.
using Pumpkin here as my demo test, and he tends to be the most nervous of my dogs when I grind their nails. But you can see he basically tolerates it. It's not loud, so it doesn't scare him too much, and it just easily and effortlessly lets you just grind down their sharp nails just a little bit. Again, take caution. Don't grind too fast. You don't want to grind into the wick. You want to do it in small segments.
Definitely have been taking my time on this.
Nail after you do a little bit each time to make sure it's smooth. Help round it by shaping the nail so that it's not so sharp or jagged. Come at it from the bottom up, and it's pretty easy to do. Effortless.
Hey, Phil,
just
did
takes
you hear
a
I'm going
few
to be
minutes on
gaming
each
Friday?
nail. And honestly, there's less of a chance of cutting your dog's wick and making
I'm going to be streaming
their
some
nail
Octopath Traveler too.
When you're doing with a grinder, I rather prefer to use a grinder versus a nail clipper myself. And
I'm decided if it's going to be morning or night
tolerate
yet.
their
But
nails being
yes.
ground really well. They got used to them. I trained them on dog nail grinders ever since they were little and they were puppies, so they weren't so scared. He does shake a little bit, but you can see how easy it is.
we have not
Gluten just had
pinpointed
his
the
nails
actual
done.
time
He's
of it.
coming over to see me do pumpkins. Again, you could do their front paws, their back paws. It's an excellent nail grinder. A lot of speed settings, and just
We
take
haven't
care.
picked the time yet for the stream. Guys, the Dremel tools for grinding the nails is actually a cool little piece, guys. If you've never used one of these, they work actually fundamentally well as long as you know where to stop. Now, it does have a guard for that. The guard is kind of cool, guys, with that, so it does stop you from going too far into the wick, which is actually very nice. Now, it does have the easy lock mandrel. Now, you can actually use the sanding disc. You literally could turn this into a regular Dremel if you wanted also, guys, if you really needed to. I mean, honestly, it's going to connect those pieces as well. But it's meant for the pets. The pets, guys. Now, next up is a handheld garment steamer. And I'm not... Which one is this? This is a Mrs. DragonBlogger video. I can tell by the arm tattoo. All right. BEB. Not sure what BEB is, but hey, cool.
Today we're looking at the Conair Steam and Press with Turbo. An easy way to get the wrinkles out of your clothes. A steamer can be a great alternative to an iron.
Man, I need one of these.
I'm going to walk you through what you get out of the box, and then I'll show you how to use it on a pair of pants that I have that tends to wrinkle just because of the material and how easy it is to use. So just to get acquainted with your unit, this is the Conair system. So right here you have your reservoir. All you're going to do is lift up like this.
Dude,
this comes out.
I don't know if you've seen the video of the one of Nate doing it, and he points it right at his face. Starts blowing steam on his hand. Yeah, go ahead and make fun of Nate on that one when you see him next. I had to warn Nikita too because he actually turned it on and then started to swing it towards him to show everybody behind him. It's like, dude, watch out for your face. Yeah. But steam the wrinkles out of your face. No, don't guys, don't.
And this is what pulls fabric hot, so you can more easily steam it and get wrinkles really out. Next, you have the delicate fabric spacer, and all you do is you just slide this in. Very easy.
Ruh-roh.
Just right in like that. And this will help if you have more delicate fabrics.
So, I know Excel to a point. We use Google Sheets all the time.
Different fabrics and
trims.
And then you also have a bristle
I still
brush.
ask some questions with it.
And that's
even though I took the class for it, I still ask questions sometimes.
Just
it's like, what was I supposed to do here?
And that loosens fibers for better steam penetration. So that's really easy way. They give you all these attachments, very easy to use, nothing complex about it. Also, this unit
guys, I'm going to step aside one quick second. Be right back.
Is actually a built-in creaser clip with garment guides. So if you have a garment that does need to crease in some areas, such as the sides, this would work for that. Really, really awesome. You have a long cord here. Just plug it in. Pretty standard. Now we're going to show you how to use the Conair Steam and Press with Turbo. So it's very important that you use distilled water because that will help prevent mineral deposits in the boiler that can reduce performance and clog the system, and then it won't be as good and it won't run properly. Now make sure when you fill the tank that it's unplugged. All you do is take this out, pop this little silicone cover for the reservoir, and we're just going to add
I had to learn both at school.
Water. It actually holds quite a bit.
Really?
Make sure you don't overfill it, and then you want to make sure that you put this silicone cover back on.
I got a Fire HD Kids tablet. Just showed up.
There you go. You can always test that over the sink. Now, when it's full like this, this will last
Fire tablet for the kids.
Let's say if you want to do a couple pairs of
I
pants
wasn't even
and
expecting
a couple
this.
of blouses, it will be fine just off of one tank. You want to return it, make sure you snap on, make sure this button down below. And now we're going to show you how to use it. Okay, as you can see, we're plugged in, ready to go. We have a full reservoir of distilled water. That way it reduces mineral deposits. We're just going to press the on-off button, and you're going to see this blue light blink. And then when it is steady, about 40 seconds.
Now, I'm actually quite proud of Shauna for doing such a long video. While you're out, can you check mail when you come back? Thank you.
Do you want food?
Yeah, I would love some food.
Sammy?
Yeah, surprise me. You know what I like.
Sauce with buffalo?
Yep, sure. Thank you. My kid's buying me breakfast. Love that kid. Guys, with this, you can see she's going to show you guys how to use this.
As it heats up, it will be
this is
ready to
kinda
go. And then you have different settings. So this would be low steam. This is high steam for some of your heavier fabrics as wool and things like that.
Sounds horrible.
So we'll wait till it's ready. So as
You don't
can
like
see,
working with
we
those?
are ready. Blue light indicator means that it's primed and it's fully heated up. You've got your settings. So
At least it's
low,
not QuickBooks.
medium, high for those heavier fabrics. And now we should be able to press the steam button, take some prime to get the water up into the device, because we're just using this for the first time. Now you can see the steam coming out. And as you can see, my pants are really wrinkled.
Yeah, right. Same, Phil. Google
So a
Sheets is
couple
what
of
we use all the
different
time.
tips.
And Google Docs.
These pants have a crease on them. So this actually has a really handy...
But I had to learn Excel. I also had to learn QuickBooks. I've had to learn, what's the other one? There's another one I had to learn too. I'm going to tell you right now, QuickBooks can drive me nuts because everyone's different than the other. Yeah, PowerPoint. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. I'm a jack of all trades, not the best at all of them. Let's just be honest. I can fundamentally use them. May take some time getting me to re-know them. Whatever. As you guys see, she's just steaming out the wrinkles of this with this handheld steamer. Actually, quite nice little steamer. If you guys are looking for one from Conair, they got you covered with this one. My solar. Just to keep track of my solar credits. Very cool. Is that for your solar panels? If you guys don't know, Phil's got solar panels. He keeps track of his credits. That way he gets paid back the money that they're keeping. Oh, wow. Go green. I like my gas car, sir. Next up is the Tozo NC2 Hybrid ANC earbuds. That's right.
James here with
earbud. When he says it's going to be a quick video, it's not going to be quick. This is a 5.2 Bluetooth style. It is IPX6 waterproof. It does have a premium deep bass in these guys. There is a 10% clippable coupon with this. Now, these will work up to about 35 decibels of sound noise with this. That's correct. Now, we're going to talk about a few things, and that's battery life. But first, we're going to talk about the auto optical in-ear detection. So it can automatically detect when it's in ear, and when you pull it out, it will automatically stop and shut off the music when you pull it out of your ear, which is kind of cool. Now, it does have active noise-canceling mics on the front to block out and take out sound around the environment with that, which is kind of cool also. It does have what's called transparency mode. The transparency mode, you can actually swap it so it will actually magnify everything outside so you can hear it even better. Almost like a hearing aid. Yes, like a hearing aid. Now, you get about 42 hours of battery life with the charging port, 10 hours of usage time on the earbuds itself. You'll have to recharge it every so often with the actual case. It's just one of them things. All right, guys. Just saying. Now it is smart touch control. One touch is play pause. Two tap is previous song. One touch is also answer call. One touch is hang up the phone. Hold is reject call. Hold is volume up and down. So you do have all that on the left, and the right does the opposite of everything else also, which is actually kind of cool too. Hey, hey, Mrs. DragonBlogger, how you doing? We just showed your video. I was quite proud that you actually did a 10-minute video. I know. You are actually approximately 3.5 hour drive from me. You are not that far. Yeah, it's definitely, yeah. Blame Phil. He kept me going really slow today. Guys, this is a good earbud set. Honestly, they sound very good. If you've never tested out Tozo is an amazing earbuds at a fundamentally very decent price. Battery life is really, really good. Sound quality is there, and microphones work great for phone calls. How's the East Coast? How's the East Coast trip? Oh, never mind. You're asking her. She's not used to the cold, guys. You got to remember. Let's go over to story time. She lives in California for a reason. She doesn't do snow. She loves the heat, and unfortunately, it's actually quite cold up here. I bet. Even though it's a 5-hour plane ride, the jet lag does it to you. Every time I fly home to visit, it does it to me also. She's actually not that far from Phil either. We got up next. Guys, need some earbuds? Or you need this really, really loud alarm clock from Sonic Boom. I take that back, Sonic Bomb. How'd they get away with this name?
This Sonic Alert, Sonic Bomb alarm clock was literally the only thing that can get to wake my son up in the morning. It really gives off a sound grenade type volume when it goes off, and it comes with an attachment that does a vibration you could put under the bed that shakes the bed frame. Although I will say a thick mattress, you don't feel the vibration. It's really the volume of the Sonic Bomb that wakes any kids up who have trouble waking up. Or even if you're a sleeper and you're a deep sleeper and it's hard to wake up, you can set up to 2
appreciate
alarms.
it. Have a great day.
Vibe and buzz, or just a single alarm. Use both alarms.
Ooh, Victoria's still at work. Victoria, you going on hour 13 or 14.
Clock. And honestly, there's no way you'll be able to sleep through this thing going off. It is extremely loud. The only bad thing is, unless you put it far away from you, you could just hit snooze and go back to bed. So you want to keep it far enough away to actually drag you out of bed to go turn it off.
So if you guys need a really, really loud alarm clock, there's an option for you. Well, yeah, you do. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, safe travels. Are you flying there or are you driving that way? Hey, Miss Danny. Good morning. How is Miss Danny doing today? Guys, $39 for a super loud alarm clock if you need multiple colors. Ooh, well, drive safe on all of that cool stuff. Tired of you. I slept all night. My wife is at beauty training. She's gone for the next couple days, so I actually slept. That may sound weird, but I did. I slept. What we got next? Oh, it's the Black & Decker. Got it. 2 cats. They got another cat. I thought they only had 1 cat. They got 2? Man, I got to keep up with the times. Yeah, that's going to be a long drive, approximately 2.5 days, or are you guys driving straight through? You going to stop and sleep or just drive? I've been wanting to drive across country. I don't know why. We can talk about this, guys. This is a cool little vacuum. This is called the Dust Buster. It's cordless hand vacuum. It's just that it's a mini little vacuum that does do very, very well. It does have a nice cyclone action, does have a filter built in, a large translucent front piece. Now, whoa, 4.5 days for you guys. Woo! I can make it 2.5. Yeah, I figured. That's why I was wondering if you guys were going to stop or just drive straight through. Yeah, most of that's driving. You going... there's a couple ways to go, too. Take Route 66 the whole way. Let's do this. Show you guys this in action.
Quite easy, quite fast.
Guys, you're going to see me dump a whole bunch of rice out and vacuum this up in a second. This is just showing you how it works. It's just that, guys. This is just a little handheld vacuum. Oh, yeah. Wow. Right on. On base, off base. I know he's going up by Seattle, so. Look at it. It actually picks up rice quite well. All right. Thanks for popping in. Stay safe on your drive. Have a nice time visiting and all that stuff. Hopefully you missed the whole storms all the way through. As you guys see, the vacuum is working very, very well. It's picking up all the rice. Now, just remember, guys, it is a flapper in the front. So if you do this and try to empty it, be careful with it because that flapper can move. Little bits of rice will come through and all of that. But it's actually a very decent little handheld vacuum with that, guys. As you can see, it's actually picking up the rice quite well. Now, I'm going to tell you, there's others out there that are a little more powerful, but for what it did, it picked up every bit of rice without me having to dump it out at once. So I was quite surprised with that. I will tell you, though, I got in trouble for dumping all that rice on the floor because the wife saw the video. Amazon customer, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Really, really do. Next up is this cool little, hey, I don't know what this one is. This is a pro shaver from Andes. Now, this is a Justin video. Justin
So I'm here
shaves.
showing off the Andis Profile Lithium shaver. This is a two-blade shaver. That's
AC,
great
I
for
love that.
removing
Yeah, they're all
stubble
AC now.
Or doing fades
Autocorrect.
and patterns. It doesn't have like a back trimmer to trim sideburns. It's really meant for you to keep your face or your
Man, I gotta
head or the
shave.
back of your neck
Thanks,
shaved,
Justin, for reminding me.
when your hair is short. You need something else to cut your hair short first and then use this to shave it. So let me go ahead and open up the box here and show you the box. This is a really, really highly rated shaver, and I hadn't used this brand before. But with over 25,000 reviews, it's really, really highly rated. I'm really excited about it. So it shows you how it works. Basically, on-off switch, how to replace the head. You can see it comes with the little cap to cover the foils. It is titanium foils. You could turn it on with the button right there. It's not too loud. You can hear it when I bring it up to the mic there.
Caught me off
You
guard.
can see it has the button on the side, which allows you to take off the head and get to the blades underneath. That's that little circular button right there. Those little red things on the side under the circle button, those are just grips. They're not really doing anything.
Well,
You can see
hello
how
again,
flexible
Wiley. I mean, wait, you were
the
still
blade
here.
heads
You
are,
didn't leave.
and the foil itself is flexible. You can see the way it's angled to kind of take your hair down at an angle like that. The blades are different heights, which is really nice. And yeah, it just looks like a high quality little shaver. So you can see, let me get this head back on here. You have to make sure it clicks in properly. There you go. Yeah, there you go, on, off again. Here's the charger at the bottom. And then, of course, comes a little tiny brush to clean the little, the little razor heads. And then you get the charging cord as well. We open that up here. Now, it says it has 80 minutes on a single charge, so it stores a battery for 80 minutes worth of shaving. So if you take it on a road trip with you, or you're traveling, or you're staying at a hotel for a few days,
Take your cord
should
with
have
you.
no problem with this thing. Not even having to take the charger with you. With 80 hours of charge, it obviously can.
I have to ask, am I the only one that does not have a battery-powered shaver? I have battery-powered hair clippers, but I don't have a shaver. Am I the only one that still does it by hand?
Charges and give you quick shaves every day or every night. You can see I just plugged it in. You can see the light coming on showing that it's charging. I don't know what battery it came at. Preloaded probably around 50%, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to this charger.
Me too, and I dry shave. My wife questions how I dry shave like I do too. When I actually shave, I dry shave with hand razors. I just, you sure? I don't. It does not do that. So my haircut day is also my shave day. So when I cut my hair, I shave every time. That's why you guys see it about every 2 weeks. I will cut my hair and shave. Less medicines. You say we're not supposed to make a mess on the bathroom sink? Well, I got some news for you, Phil. I'm going to break you into this very cool little trick. I don't know if it's magic or not. It's kind of like dishes. So I put these dishes in a certain area. The next morning when I get up, they come out, they're clean. It's magic. I don't know what it is, but it's magic. So I shave, I leave the hair there. The next hour later, I come in, it's gone. I don't know what happened to it. My wife probably just saw that, or she's going to see it later and she's going to yell at me. I don't know if you've ever seen that little video. There's a video like that. It's pretty funny. Oh, that Phil. No, yeah. No. It's all good. I actually do my own dishes. I do all the cooking and cleaning in my house. So the bathroom, I clean up a majority of it, but she'll still come in and be like, there's still hairs everywhere. Next up is this very, very nice Can-Way 65-liter travel duffel bag that Justin did. Guys, this is a cool little bag right here that actually you might like.
I'm here showcasing this Can-Way travel duffel bag that when it arrives,
your wife loads the dishwasher?
so folded up that you can hardly believe.
Does your wife cook too?
It expands to store as much as it stores in it for travel. It folds up so
I feel like
small.
this is
It's amazing
rigged.
how small it folds up. Now this is the 65L version.
I actually enjoy cooking,
you
so I
can
don't
get the 85L or the 115L version, but this is about the best size to fit in an overhead bin inside an airplane. So what you can see here is as you expand it, you can just see how much room you actually have. And it is actually quite tall and quite deep. And it has pouches inside of it. It has a zipper pouch on the outside of it on the front.
So you and my wife must have went to the same school about how to load dishwashers. She's the same way. She does not know how to load a dishwasher.
Pouches everywhere. And this duffel
everything's
bag is
a
very
mess.
versatile.
There's no pattern to it.
All directions.
You can't fit everything
if you
in there.
Have it filled to the brim, and you have it say filled 60%. You could easily squash it in so it could fit in just about any area. Even the side pouches like this one are extremely deep and store a lot in them. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fill it because I'm actually traveling on vacation soon. And I'll be putting things like power banks in the side pouches like this pouch. I'll be putting in other accessories, maybe a mini tripod. And you can see it just has a ton of pouches. You've got the handle grab bags on both sides. So you also have two handle straps on the top. You've got the overhead shoulder strap as well. And this just makes it really useful to carry.
It was actually flurrying earlier.
Shoulder pad to make it more comfortable when you have it on your shoulder. And it's just
I actually like this little bag.
Material bag.
Still waiting for the blizzard. You should have visited during my blizzard.
Gills with 4 days worth of clothes, accessory, fancy dress shoes, a jacket. Even
I don't call it a blizzard. I just call it daily snow.
I cannot believe how much you could stuff in this duffel bag. It actually holds a lot more than you would expect, considering how small.
So if you need a nice size duffel bag that can fit a lot of stuff, this is actually a very good option for you, the Can-Way 65-liter, guys. Multiple pockets, does have the hand straps or shoulder strap. It does have the side pocket, so let's say you guys are using it for your clothes. That little side pocket's actually good to put your dirty clothes in if you don't have a chance to actually clean them, to keep your dirty clothes separate from your clean clothes, which is actually kind of cool to have that pocket. Or you can do like they're doing and loading a whole bunch of games in there to take it up to the cabin for the weekend. Just a good little option. It's going to be heavy wet up. Wow. 6 inches of rain? Whew. The EcoFlow back. I haven't seen this, Phil. You got a link to this? I must see this. I'm not cool enough to have the fecal flows. Sorry about that. I just had the coffee, and all that other stuff. Next up is this cool little mopping system. I believe this is a Justin video, of course. If you guys need the O-Cedar Easy Cleaning Mop.
I'm here showcasing the O-Cedar Easy
I'm gonna drink some water.
Microfiber Spin Mop with the bucket. Now this is an entire floor cleaning system in one. Not only do you get a mop that comes with 3 different mop heads,
you're
which
getting
have
snow.
a really nice microfiber, but
It only
wrings
6?
out really easily by using this little step right here and just spinning the mop in this mesh basket. It'll spin it, get the water off your mop so that it can make it easy for you to mop the ground.
I was
It's a
questioning
really good
Instagram.
system.
What's
It's easy
Instagram?
for you to just simply rinse the mop off, spin out the excess liquid so you can start mopping the floor. It makes it work really well on hard floors. I've used this mop multiple times using hot water with a little bit of Fabuloso or any sort of floor cleaner, pine salt,
Dude,
whatever works
that
best for you.
is
So easy to use
cool.
just to step on it and keep spinning it out. It kind of rings out, kind of like those little salad spinners, and it just spins all the water out of the mop, so that way you can get to the desired level of
Just sent that
moisture.
to Justin, man.
So
That's
that way
actually
you're not
cool.
spraying too much liquid on the ground, but
we're
just
gonna have
putting
to get
enough that
that.
you can actually clean up the mud and dirt and dust. It's an excellent mopping system. I found it works really well, and I like that it comes with 3 of the triangular bristle heads, which are very, very textured. They're soft.
Now, the cool part is, guys, does come with 3 heads. You can wash these, swap them out, and reuse them with that. It does have the auto spinner and all of the other cool stuff with this. If you guys need a mop that actually can be reused and spun out like a salad, this might be a cool little option for you, the O-Cedar mopping system. Now, we're going to show you guys this cool little eye massager from Renfo. Of course, it's a Nikita video who gets very, very, very excited about this.
Okay, so I'm gonna adjust it because I kind of have.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I had no clue. I haven't seen it.
Okay.
You know, Nate's the one with all the fecal flow stuff. I think Blake's got some too, right?
So it inflates.
Could be wrong. I don't have any.
Oh, wait! This is so cool. Okay, so it inflates. And then it like releases the.
I love how he does. This is so cool.
Well, I'm gonna put it up here for right now before I start it, and then I'm gonna play a song.
Nope. They don't have a Fantique either.
Oh, the volume.
I have one Anchor power station. That was it.
Okay, it's at maximum volume. Okay. Oh my God, the warm. Oh, it feels so warm.
It's small. It's a nice piece. Don't get me wrong. The Anchor one's really nice. It's just, it is small.
Okay, this is vibration only. Oh, it's doing like short bursts. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, wait, hold on.
Me too.
Do it one more time.
It gets me every time I see this video.
Air pressure. Okay, so this is the one where it like, oh, it fills up on the sides. And then it releases, and then it fills up in the front, and then it releases. Oh, and there's heat. Yo!
Yeah.
This feels so good.
Justin's dog ate his. So a really cool piece right there, guys. As you can see, Nikita really does love that. His expression is just so genuine. That was his first time trying it, and you guys saw, it's one of the cool things. Now, Justin actually had one of these, and he loved it also. Now, Nate, I believe, also got one, and he was, fundamentally loving it also. Now, with that, guys, we're going to pop over. We're going to show you guys the JBL Quantum 100 headset. So with that, guys, we're going to show you guys this. I'm not going to pop up yet. I'm just going to talk about it. This is the JBL 100. This is a wired over-the-ear gaming headset. Now, yes, JBL makes a wired over-the-ear headset. Now, this is a black version, a blue version, a white version, black and green, and then white and blue. Of course, I have the blue version on me right there with this. Now, we're going to talk about a few things about this piece of headset. Does have volume controls, can swivel, does have a 3.5 millimeter plug jack. Now you may need the splitter adapter with that. Does have a built-in microphone. The built-in microphone, guys, can actually be adjusted, moved, and pinpointed to where you actually need it, which is kind of cool with that. But we're going to pop forward. We're going to do the microphone test real quick, show you guys it in action.
Cable. So you will need to connect it up. There are options.
I know it's here somewhere. Wait, why is there no sound? There's no sound. There you go.
It should come back. Now, the sound is actually pretty decent. It doesn't have a problem with me. I don't have a problem with the sound. It actually sounded pretty good. I did a playback test before I did this just to see how well it did. So
yeah, as you can see, the sound quality of the mic is actually not bad. It does block out everything around me, which is very, very cool that it can actually do that. Now, you may think that it sounds like I'm a little hollow sounding with that. That's just the way it is with it removing the sound. Now, when you're using this for like gaming, you hear the footsteps like you would expect in games. You hear those shots that you would expect to whiz past you. But listening to music, of course, it's JBL. It has a decent sound. Now, I'm not going to say these are the highest quality sounds on the market. But this is a price point style of headset. For $39, you have a very good microphone that works very well for gaming, and you have that quality to hear, so you don't actually have to have your on speakers going on your desktops or anything like that, so you aren't annoying your significant other while you're gaming. You can still chat with your friends. You do have the volume control right on the ear. You also have the microphone mute button and all of that on hand. It's just that is a very nice headset that works fundamentally very well at a good price point of $39. Plus it's JBL, guys. It's JBL. Next is this very cool Rosetta piece. This is awesome. With this, guys, this is the Rosetta Galaxy Projector. Now, this Galaxy Projector
James here,
is really cool because it looks like a dinosaur egg or dragon egg with that. It is a cracked style, which is actually kind of cool with that also. So with this, guys, you do have a remote control. The remote control can actually do the timer, the lighting effects, Bluetooth connection. Yes, it can actually connect to Bluetooth and play your own music. Now, it does have its own sound effects, its own lighting, and everything else with this. Now, we're showing you guys here this little cool Rosetta style that's a dragon egg. Now, I love it. It has 14 colors of LEDs, does do the aurora effects. It looks like the stars on the sky. With this, the best part is all the sounds, the lights, effects, everything else. It is Bluetooth 5.0. Bluetooth 5.0 pairs right up to your phone so you can actually connect and play your own music. Now, it does have this cool little bass. Oh, you got this? Right on, right on. Did I send that? I may have sent that. I don't know. Was that in the mystery box? Is that where that went? I can't remember. All right, cool. So as you guys see, the lighting effect is very, very awesome right here. I'm just showing you guys just simple lighting. But once you take it off, it goes into full effect. Now we're going to pop in here. We're going to show you guys this right here showing on the roof. Super bright, super cool, has multi-colors, multi-styles. You can change it out so you can see the Aurora Borealis. You can change it out to see the star dots and everything else. Yeah, there's not, nope. I said something I shouldn't have. Let's X that. Let's not talk about that, all right? That was not supposed to have been said. But the cool thing is it does have pre-built-in sound, so you can actually hear like the birds chirping and stuff like that, or crickets and just, nature sounds. It is fundamentally very, very cool. Now, it is super bright. The reds just pop. The different Aurora Borealis. I mean, just look at it. This thing's super cool. I love this thing. Honestly, guys, I was looking for this the other day and couldn't remember where it went. It was definitely all a dream. But cool little piece, guys, right there. So if you guys need this very, very awesome looking projector, Galaxy projector, guys, the Dragon Egg is the one. It really is a very, very nice one. I love it. Well, we're going to pop up to show you guys the Philips. Running a little long here.
I'm here unboxing and showing off the Norelco one blade shaver. This is actually my third one blade that I've purchased just in the past year. I recently left mine in a hotel room when I was on vacation in another state, and I won't be getting it back, unfortunately, so I had to buy a new one. But I really love the one blade shaver from Norelco. These are excellent for trimming sideburns, trimming your eyebrows, trimming your neckline. They're just fantastic, and I can't recommend these enough. I used the one blade for several years. Again, this is the third one I've purchased just in the past year, and you can't do like full face shaving on these. These are really for touch-ups, beard touch-ups, grooming, you know, mustaches.
That's right.
But the fact that, and I'll show you right here when I pull the compartment and components out here. Give me a second. You got the little attachments here for the unit itself. Again, very easy to hold, very easy to use. You get different size attachments. You could trim arm hairs with it. You could do different lengths on the back of your neck, your sideburns, you know, just different adjustable trimmer heads and sizes for the top of it here. Again, here it comes with one razor cap, but you could buy them separately, of course. They last pretty long. You probably only need to replace them every couple of months, but they do eventually get worn out. You do have to replace them like any other razor cap. You do have to just pop them off and replace them. So you just simply attach it right here. And then what I really like about this is it shaves in both directions. So the side edges can shave up, they can shave down. Plus it has the flat trimmer in the center. It's just really good at basically, again, your neckline, trimming up your beard. You want to trim around your goatee and thin out your goatee. It's really good at shaping your facial hair, and it's really good at trimming your neckline, really good at trimming, you know, up and around the ears, and you know, you could do your eyebrows, you could do your arm hair, you know, basically anywhere you need to trim. This is one of my favorite trimmers. Now, it's not a full body trimmer because the head's too small. It's not designed to do like, you know,
I have no clue,
like
just went on
like that. It's really more ideally for your face and neckline and your sideburns and eyebrows. But I suppose you could do your, you know, your whole arms, or you could
I missed something.
legs if you really want. Although it's not really. It has a bit of a small head for that. I could use a bigger head for that, but still, the Philips Norelco one blade is my favorite trimmer. I use it all the time. I use it in between my regular shaves. I use it to trim
was paying attention to something else.
It is one of my favorite shavers that I've ever used.
I like to see messages being
different attachments.
Just like it says, the message is gone. I
sometimes use the attachments. Usually, I only need to when I need to thin out my hair, but not take it too close to the face. Or trim my sideburns up.
If you guys need to trim down that beard like me, just trim it down some, or maybe you just want to get it really close there without just the super close shave. You have the one blade from Norelco from Philips, the electric trimmer, guys. A nice little option for you if that's what you're looking for. Next up is this very cool pet safe water bowl right here, guys, that you may need.
Here we have the pet safe.
Oh, it's a Mrs. DragonBlogger video.
Now, this is a fountain drink well for your cat or dog. It does hold 168 ounce water capacity, which is really good. It is great for all pets of all sizes. Now, depending on your pet, you might have to refill it more often versus a smaller animal may not need as much. But it's a free-falling system, which makes it more appealing to your pet because they know that it's fresh water. You want to always read the instruction manual first off.
Pets prefer fresh water?
Warnings.
Man.
Also, consult your veterinarian before you use something like this. It's always good.
My animals
to
always
get
drink out of
your
mud
veterinarian's
puddles.
advice when you're introducing anything new to your pet. Now, it does break down what you get in the box and how the parts come apart and how they come together. It's very easy. What you want to do is actually take this apart first because it is plastic, it is BPA free, but what you want to do is just make sure that you rinse out everything and wash everything very thoroughly. You also want to let it dry very thoroughly. So here are all your pieces. First, this is where your filter pump is. So it goes in this slot right here. This is magnetic, so if you take this out, and this little piece here will just be put on by a magnet. It just fits on very nicely. You also have this little gap here, which allows your cord to stay in place. And then you have your typical adapter. It also comes with a fresh filter.
Active charcoal. Right on.
This is your water reservoir. And this is the top piece. And this is where we're going to actually put our filter. We're going to put that in just like that.
I like it's got a filter for him.
Now, when doing this, make sure, it can be a little tricky, but just make sure that follow these as your guide. You know that you have a slot for here and a slot here. And it fits on pretty nicely. This is the screw piece for this, which the tank fits on like so. Has a little handle here for taking it in and out. Then you have the top piece. And that just slides on very, very slowly. So what we're going to do now is we're going to plug it in and we're going to set it up.
I told you to.
So what you're going to want to do is fill the tank up with water, and then you're going to place it on the back of the device. And you're going to let it kind of feed into the bottom bowl. Also, easy, we're going to plug that into our outlet or your power strip.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Now, once you get it plugged in, it will take a couple of seconds for the water to move from the tank through the filtering device and then into the reservoir bowl.
And once you're good to go, guys, it's going to cycle that water back and forth while filtering out all the little bits that maybe they got on their face from like eating their food and stuff, which is actually quite cool. To give them a nice fresh drinking surface at a waterfall style thing. I actually like that. I like that. That's very cool for the pets. Or we can just spare you guys this little video of Nate talking about a toothbrush that he uses live.
Entertainment.
What?
Today we're going to be taking a look at this really awesome toothbrush by Aquasonic.
So you guys got the Aquasonic Black Series toothbrush. Now this toothbrush comes in about $39. It does have 5% clippable coupon. It does come with 8 brush heads. Those 8 brush heads should be good for multiple months of usage, guys. Up to, I think, like 24 months of usage time with that. Now, the cool part is it does do about 4,000 VPM electric motors, so it does vibrate at 4,000 rotations. It is a wireless charging style. It does have 4 modes with actual timer. It does do clean mode, soft mode, white mode, or massage mode. You have the on and off button, and you have the mode button. It does come with a single traveling case and that charging port right there, which is what you'll set it on and charge it with. Now, the actual case will allow you to hold the device itself plus 2 heads, and he's showing you guys that right here. Now, with this, guys, it's actually cool. It does have a smart chip in the actual electronics section. 4 modes, 4 unique modes, guys, for this to help this. It is IPX7, fully waterproof. You literally could shower while brushing your teeth with this. It's not going to hurt it. Now, this will work for about 30 days of usage off a single charge, guys. So you're good there, about 30 days of usage time with that. Now, they say about 2.5 years with all of the brush heads that they give you. I kind of changed mine out a little sooner than what they say, but that's just me with that. Now, it does notify you every 30 seconds to change zones with it, which is actually kind of cool. Now, you have, for standard brushing, you'd use the clean mode. For softer cleaning, you use the soft mode. To remove surface stains or polished teeth, you use the white mode, or you use gum health, which is massage mode. Guys, simple little toothbrush that works really well for you if you're looking for one. That's the Aquasonic Black Series. Just saying. Next up is an Amazon Basics fan. That's right, Amazon Basics oscillating fan.
Okay, so this Amazon Basics fan here, which is a really nice oscillating fan that you can adjust the size by simply unscrewing the part down here. There actually is almost no screws. You can raise it up or down, adjust it to this fixed site. It has 3 speeds, it has a remote, and it gets quite a lot of wind power. This is the lowest speed. Then of course you can set its highest speed. It has a timer. It has mode settings.
Well, that's not going to help.
Overall, a very, very.
You tell them to go to Harbor Freight, get themselves one of those big round metal ones. Get that air really up in there.
So it produces more forward.
I know. I bet you it does.
It just works really well. There's a lot of cool air. It's great for spraying. You're not ready to turn the AC on yet. It's a great fan to cool up the living room.
I just messed around though. Oh. Those. I keep forgetting you work for the city. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think Harbor Freight's cheaper. I have no clue. That's pretty funny though. Can't forget the part. Yeah, something like that. Maybe you need another fan. Maybe you need a Pelosi fan. I don't know. Here you go.
This is the Pilatus oscillating fan. So I've gone ahead and pulled it out of the corner so we can take a look at all of the angles. It is set up in my den because that's the hottest room in my house. It made the most sense to try a fan out in because I figured if this fan can cool this room, this fan can
Me
do
too.
anything.
You never know if the jacks are going to fall out from under you.
It's got a nice sturdy base on it, and it's got the remote controller on the actual fan.
Sorry, guys. That if you don't know what that joke's about,
I had no trouble setting this up. The only thing that I needed, I did need a screwdriver for the one screw that goes into the back of the fan itself. Everything else was already ready to go in the box, and the instructions were super clear, easy to follow. They had pictures for me to look at, so it was super quick for me to set this up. It only took me about 5 to 10 minutes, and most of the time was used just going to grab my screwdriver. So
now I'm talking about the jack stands. So there was a recall on a set of them for a while there.
If you want to turn your fan on or off without getting up, like I
do, the jack stands could automatically drop down.
The remote has a function to turn your fan on or off. Obviously, this turns the fan
have you checked
up or down
the pressure, the filled fluid?
And then this has a little timer on it.
Check the gasket.
So if you're like me and you like to have your fan on while you sleep, the timer is a nice function because then you don't have to leave it running all night, sucking up all that electricity and all that good stuff. So we'll go ahead and give this a shot here. So we're going to point it directly at it. Perfect. Oh, one more thing. The remote did need 2 AAA batteries. So I did have to supply those on my own. It didn't come with those. So just as a clarification, you will need batteries to use the remote.
It's got a lifetime warranty, buddy. Lifetime warranty, man.
It does come with the remote on
Find yourself a place that can replace it.
The remote is just more of a luxury. So this is the first setting. And as you can see, it is very strong. I was very impressed with the power of this fan.
Do they not honor those?
So we'll go ahead and we will turn it up to the second setting. So kind of a medium speed here. And let's take it all the way up.
So as you guys see, this is a nice oscillating fan with the remote control. It does do very, very well if you guys need. I will help keep you cool and all the other cool stuff with that, guys. The Pilates fan. Yeah, we're going to show you guys this cool little neck massager right here. Look, it's a James video. It's a Mario. No, it's not. No, and they were. You could go somewhere else to get them too. They, you can actually trade them in at multiple places. Is it Lowe's or Home Depot? Something like that. I can't remember. So with this, guys, this is a back and neck massager right here. What this does is have multiple nodular balls. These multiple nodular balls you'll see right here.
I want to say
when we go forward here,
their logo, which is
this is an old video, man.
Setting it around your neck, guys.
Look at
Just
that.
massage it down like this.
You guys see that I'm actually setting it up. When it's massaging, you put your hands in there to give it a little more tension. It does come with the car plug and a house plug with that. You have 8 nodular balls that move around. You do have bidirectional. The bidirectional and the rotations can change both directions. Now, you do have multiple speeds, low, medium, or moderate, or low, medium, or high. Then you have heating on and off. When you turn the heating on, you'll actually see that it actually pops in red and starts showing you red coloration. Now you can use this for more than just the neck and back, guys. You literally can use it to massage your belly. You can use it to massage your legs, your calves, pretty much anywhere that you can get it on there and add a little tension with. It can do that with that. So just a simple little piece if you guys need for a little massager, and it works very, very well. Ooh, food, thank you. I got food. You're all left out. Next up is the Magic Team White Noise Machine right here. And I actually think I probably did this one also.
James here with the quick.
It's James here. Inside this, guys, you get a white noise machine. The white noise machine does do 32 levels of volume. That's right, 32 levels of volume, 20 non-looping natural sounds. That's right. So you guys get like waves, fires, bird, brook, rain, timer, clocks, ticking, fans. Now, it does have a timer function. It does do 60 minutes, 120 minutes, 180 minutes, 240, and 320 with that. Now, you do get the charging brick, the charging cable, and the actual device itself. With this, guys, if you've never seen a white noise machine, they actually work. White noise machine. Exactly, it's on. Guys talks too much. Let's see.
Noise.
You want to hear some sounds?
Waves. Waves. You guys actually can hear the helicopter in that one. Water. Storm, that's actually cool. Rain trickling down. The brook, that sounds cool.
You got sneeze, I think.
I like the way.
So you guys see multiple sounds, works very, very well. If you've ever been in a doctor's office, you probably have heard a white noise machine at some point. They do have their place for you. Now, of course, you may need a paper shredder. I used to use one. My wife just turns on the fan on high, and I end up no. Paper shredder, Amazon Basics,
like
guys.
And you keep a lot of unnecessary documents, old mail, and just other.
Yeah, Nikita. Why are you collecting mail?
And you need a way to get rid of them.
Just
the
shred
Amazon
it.
Basics 8-sheet paper shredder is definitely the way to go.
Oh, wait, he's got a trash bag in
really
his.
nice
Can I put a trash bag in mine? For the mail? I shred mine too.
Shredders that I've had in the past. One that I really like is, even though
let's just be honest,
obsolete, which I guess makes this better.
Ooh, you can shred CDs.
One CD at a time, though. So if you're still using those old obsolete discs,
you can shred some CDs instead of burning CDs.
Definitely the thing to use. It also has a credit card or debit card shredder too. It's really easy to use. I'll demonstrate here.
You know, I've never thought about putting a plastic bag in my shredder bin.
To the left, it doesn't make any
Maybe
sound
I should try that.
Put the actual piece that you want.
Never thought about it. Man, where have I been living?
One
Shred
thing that I like
floppies.
about this one,
Whoa! You gotta keep those, dude.
As an 8-sheet shredder,
you never know when
I
Doom's gonna
accidentally
come
put
back,
more than 8 sheets
or
in there
Windows
and had a little
XP,
jam,
or Windows
but luckily it
98,
has this other
or
function here. You
Windows
switch it over to the
whatever
right,
it was. Just Windows.
and it will unshred stuff that you may have in there, or pull it out if it gets stuck. So it's really nice to have for that, just in case you make the same mistake that I did.
Anybody just see what he just did?
Otherwise, the shredder is really
He's
good.
gonna be
It's really
taping that
nice,
all back
to
together
have.
later.
It's very easy to use.
If you guys need a paper shredder at just a nice little price, Amazon Basics got you covered with this one, guys. 8-sheet style CDs or credit cards if you need. Definitely, there you guys go. Or maybe you need this revolving spice rack. That's right, a revolving
So this
spice
is a
rack.
nice spice rack that holds 2, 4, 5, 10, 15. So you got 15 spices you could hold.
You got
on
enough
here.
time to
I
eat.
like how the steel lids come like this by default, but they have stickers
Kid brought
for
me food, and
specific
I'm
spices. And if you don't have a sticker with the spice name on it, you have a different spice that doesn't come with the pre-labeled sticker, they get blank black stickers so you can write your own spice name on it. Now, minus the handwriting over here.
Oh,
So
celery
you can
salt.
put your own
I forgot to
stickers
buy
on it
that.
for your own spices
Thanks for
if they
reminding
don't
me.
have one of the default spice names. Like you see celery, salt, thyme, whatnot. But it's a really good spice rack. The containers themselves have a fair amount. They have
20
the holes in them to
15,
distribute the spices evenly. Very useful to have in your kitchen. Again, holds 15 spices. You know, could have been nice to have like a 24 spice or a 25 spice rack version, because people who cook obviously have more.
All right. Hold on, I'm sending it to him. I just said, do you have a blooper reel for this one? I'm gonna make him watch it. A video retake. No, just voiceover. Take the sound out. Voiceover again. That was a good catch. I never noticed that. If you guys need a 20-piece spice rack, guys, for your 20 spices for that special seasoning and chicken, they got you covered with this one, guys. 20 different pieces. You can put stickers and labels on it, or you can just write on it with your style if you need. We do. That's just a pretty good one right there. That one's pretty blatantly out there. Definitely. Oh.
I am here showcasing.
You guys need a fitness tracker?
Fitness tracker. I have the app installed and the watch paired and configured, so I'm just going to show you some features of the app itself. First, I had my walking mode set up, which you could do, and you can have it track.
Yeah.
Or your workout mode. On the main
for that, you get 10 points. Gryffindor.
Steps at the top. You get your status screen where you can show your calories, your distance.
Or are you Slytherin?
5.38 miles today, so it was a long walk day for me. I don't have a lot of history.
Are you Slytherin or Gryffindor?
You can get your
what house am I awarding it to? All right, cool.
Measure. You have to hold your wrist as steady as possible. And you can see I'm running at about 83 beats per minute right now. Not bad considering I just come back from a very, very long walk. Let's go ahead and
82 point blood point.
Show you some other menu
My earbud keeps popping out.
So you could get your notifications and configure.
Oh, right on.
Stress level.
Is it your first time watching it through, or
breathing? Your SpO2, which is
just first time for the kiddos.
You can measure as well. Now this one, it says the band needs to be very tight, and the screen must be exactly face up so that it can measure your pulse ox accurately. So I did happen to wear the watch very, very tight enough that I was able to give myself a little bit of marks on my arm from the little holes in the bottom of the band where you adjust it. So again, have to hold
right on. Possible. So you know about how they made the new ones? So like if you watch the new ones with Fantastic Beast and the watch that order first, then you go and watch the Harry Potter 1 through whatever it is. It kind of gives you the backstories. Then you go into the Harry Potter stuff because Harry Potter came after all that. I just laugh about it sometimes though.
So
they tried to do a Star Wars thing there.
I would say probably within 1 to 2% difference for the pulse ox. When I did it and I tested it against one of those pulse ox meters you put on your finger, it was within 1 to 2. It was pretty close when I tested it. Now the one weird thing about this.
Oh, they're good. They're good. Secrets of Dumbledore was the last one to come out so far.
A little harder for me to convert in my head. You get all the
I own them all
for like walking, elliptical, rowing.
I can't watch it. I can't watch it until my wife gets home.
Is waterproof well enough to swim in?
Have you been watching The Last of Us? Because that's good.
Other features like Find Device, the World Clock. We'll show you the band display.
Last of Us is phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Hold on, I did that wrong. Back to that.
Yeah, I won't watch The Mandalorian without her. If you guys need a fitness tracker, there is your option right there, the AmsFit. Or maybe you need this little wallet that Nate's trying to be me in.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today I'm excited to showcase to you something I haven't reviewed before. Yeah. So you guys can see right here, I recently...
Dude, Last of Us is so good, but yeah, don't watch it with the kids.
You guys might be asking, what's in this box?
Watch it separately.
It's going to be a money clip. So we're going to switch to my overhead camera, and I'm just going to show this to you guys real quick right here. So you guys can see that this is just a very simply designed money clip. This is real wood right here. You guys can
I actually like this. It's kind of cool.
Very nice logo and all metal clip portion on the actual clip itself. And this even opens up right here, so you can store some cards on the inside. This is all metal on the inside, so that's going to be a good way
I hear you.
those cards and keep them nice and safe.
Unless you don't keep your kids away from certain shows, it's not too bad, but it definitely has, you know, little jumps points for the kids.
You're also going to get some replacement screws in case you ever need those to be replaced, and you're going to get your little mini screwdriver. So just to kind of showcase this to you guys, I do have a little bit of money right here. Nothing crazy, just something light. So I'll go ahead and
just something light. He's trying to beat me.
You know, honestly, it's not that much. I mean, you know, but we'll go ahead and put this in here. So you guys can see, even with just that little amount of money, I don't know, probably 20 different bills or something. And it's not even, you know, it's just 20 and stuff like that. You guys can see that this does a phenomenal job actually holding this money in right here.
Okay, Nate, but I got the joke.
Not only are you able to do that, you are able to hold your cards. Now, I don't want to show you guys my card numbers, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a stack of different cards, as you guys can see right here, and then we are going to grab them.
Surprised you didn't try this with Pokemon cards.
Clip just to see how well that works. So you guys can see that right there, very simply, we have
now tip it upside down and shake it.
Cards on the inside right there, as well as
come on, tip it upside down and shake it, dude.
If you guys have been looking for a new way to store your money and your cards, this is definitely a really awesome way. I really like.
You notice he was taking a nice little jab at me the whole time with the little stack of money. Oh, I get it. Yeah, actually, very cool little wallet, guys. If you're looking for something like that. Next up is this very cool, nice winter cotton tissues.
So I get tired of tissues that when you go blow your nose on them, and I'm a heavy nose blower, and the tissue just
it was from that time I pulled that one stack out, not thinking
tissues,
it was my vacation money.
Cotton cloth tissues.
Oh man, you got
almost
blocked with that one.
Thick. And each tissue is so extremely thick and sturdy. Look, I can't rip it. Pulling on.
Hey, I appreciate the lurk, buddy.
To tear. So you could blow your nose with ease. And you don't have to worry about actually in any way worry about the tissue falling apart. So if you need a sturdy tissue that won't fall apart,
he blew his nose on camera, guys.
These heavy cotton tissues are almost paper towel thick, but they're still very soft and almost powdery.
Now you do get a pack of 6 of these. Each pack has 480 tissues in there for you if you need. They got you covered. Now, the last product of the day is the Go-Go Clip-In Hair Extensions that Aster did for us.
This is the Goo Glam Seamless Clip-In Hair Extensions. It's made out of human hair. It's 22 inches, and the color I chose was the Balayage, dark brown, fading to chestnut brown, and dirty blonde. It has a PU
That's the first
clip,
for me to see him
which
do
just
something
makes
like
the
that.
hair look awesome, more natural,
same as his blooper
feels
reel.
comfortable and lighter, as well as allows it to blend better with different complexions, and overall feels great once it's in the hair. What I love about these extensions is you don't have to worry about
or something like
shedding
that.
because it was upgraded with a 7-layer PU technology. These hair extensions come with 7 PUFs of different widths to meet the needs of different areas of your head, with a total of 16 clips. The texture is straight, thick from top to end, and being that it's made out of 100% human Remy hair, you can style it, dye it, and use it just like how you would your own hair, but with the luxury of having it at the length that you desire. This is my hair before I add my amazing Goo Goo hair extensions that match my hair so well. I cannot wait. I did straighten my hair because my natural hair is very wavy and I wanted it to have that polished look, so I straightened it, and I cannot wait to add my extensions to get that volume as well as that length that I've been trying so hard to achieve, but my hair hasn't been growing very well, and so being able to add these extensions is just awesome. I cannot wait. So let's see what it looks like. I love these.
Now, with these extension guys, you do get the nice little eyelash kit also. Now, it does come in multiple colors. Now, this is actual real human hair. It is 120 grams, 22 inches long, 7-piece kit for you. If you guys need something like that, they have the options for you. Now, they also have what's called like the lavender colors to brunettes to redheads, browns, beige. Guys, it does tell you the beige. It's going to be like 18 beige, T2s, T6s, and stuff like that. Don't ask me how I know, but I know. Anywhere from 2 to 17 packs to add volume with it. They will actually last you about 2 to 3 months with these when you add them in with that. Now, they weigh about approximately 105 grams for the hair without the clips, 134 grams with the clips, just so you know the weight and all of that other cool stuff. Now, you literally, since they're human hair, you can do what you would normally do with your hair, doing your hair for the day. Maybe you want to curl it. Maybe you want to just style it some other way. Maybe you want to braid it. It can all be done with that because it is human hair. So if you guys are looking for something like that, they got you covered with multiple styles and colorations. With that being said, that is the last product of the day. That's right, the last product of the day in the carousel. Guys, I want to thank everybody for being here, including Phil, because Phil, it's been fun. This was actually a really, really, really fun stream today. Yeah, don't even know how long we went into this. Let's see. Funny part is I've only went over 21 minutes over my allotted slot. I still got through all the products in time and chatted and had fun. With that being said, guys, I will be back tomorrow morning with Deal Stream because tomorrow's Deal Stream day. All right, Phil, before we close out, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about it. I have the Raspberry Rally and I have the Thin Minty. The Thin Minties. I opened the Raspberry Rallies. I tried the Raspberry Rally. They're okay. They're okay. They're I'm gonna be honest. It's not my thing. Now, my wife loves them. My wife loves the Raspberry Rally. It's not my thing. All right, not my thing. This is my thing. I am a mint eater. I love mint cookies. I love peppermint patties. I love mints. This is my go-to. This is my jam. Now, what I'm going to tell you, if you eat one of the Raspberry Rallies with one of these bad boys together, the peanut butter brownie and the Raspberry Rally together, phenomenal. Phenomenal. They're just going to say, it's phenomenal. Eat the Raspberry Rally with the brownie or the peanut butter cookie. Put the two together. It's phenomenal. Oh, anytime, man. I was glad I could. I need cookies. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Make a PB&J with it. The raspberry with the PB&J, then it's phenomenal. By itself, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just I have this palette that says, yeah, raspberry. I'm not a big raspberry fan, but they're okay. Thin Mints, that's my jam. That's my go-to. Now, guys, with that being said, we're going to tell you, Nate's on later today. Nikita is on tonight. And on the other channel, you guys will see Blake. So you have more and more streams today. With that being said, now I hope you guys have the great rest of your Wednesday. I will see you guys on the flip side. Everybody, thank you for hanging out, chatting with me, having fun, and all the other cool stuff. On that note, I'm going to go eat my lunch. My one little sandwich. Later, guys. Have a good one.